Hi, Dan here. Hope you're doing really well. This is a question I get quite a lot, and it's an important one to know. So what does it mean? What does it mean? What key are we in? Now, generally speaking, a key is just the scale that is being used in a piece of music, the tonality. And here is a scale. That's called the C major scale. Now, that scale gives you a set of chords, and that's how you harmonize a C major scale. That was just the 7th chords running up C major. And that's one thing that I would recommend that you learn. I've got videos on this, by the way, so I'll put a link to it. But that would be the key. So in the key of C major, and if you had a song that went, so for example, I was just doing the 1st chord to the 5th chord to the 6th chord, a 1, 5, 6 chord progression in C major. This is one way of learning what key you're in, is to just understand the relationship between a scale and the chords within it. But let me just go back a few steps and explain something a bit simpler than that. So that's the C major scale. Then you've got the relative minor of the C major scale, which is A natural minor. So 5th fret's just 5, 7, 8 on the E and the A. 5, 7 on the D. That's the A natural minor scale. Lots and lots of music is written in either the major or the minor key. Not all music, but a lot. So I'm just going to play something random here. So Billie Jean, you probably know that one. And when you want to find the key, the C major scale and the A natural minor scale started, one on the C and one on the A. You need to find the root note. And often, but not always, but often a riff or a bass line will play the bottom of the chord, which is the root note. So in this case, what I will do is I'll think to myself, right, is this major or minor? Minor happy, major sad. I'm just thinking, I'm hearing, I'm going to theorize that it's minor. So what I would do, I just run up the scale from the, in this case, the 2nd fret. And you know that in Billie Jean it goes. You just fill in the gaps of the notes, and you'll find the solution to the puzzle. Let's just say you're new to this and you're really not confident on your ear at all, and you've got, and you're thinking, is it major? Play major and it just does not fit, so you're ruling that out. Okay, so when you're first starting to work on your ear, and let's just say you are new to this, then you might do this this technique of what do I think is the lowest note? Let's play a scale along to that. Does it fit? Now, because this is a YouTube video, I can't go playing Billie Jean because my channel will be taken down after a while. So you're going to have to get Billie Jean up, and or whatever tune we do, and figure this out. There's another tune, Feel Good Inc. by Gorillaz, and I can't remember what key it's in, but it goes like this. Now, actually, just looking at this, I can just see the notes of the minor scale. So it doesn't go from here, or even if I went, if it was that, then it would be G minor, G natural minor. Just making up a riff here, so you can make up a riff in a particular key as well. A natural minor. And you start to get a flavour of the sound of a different key. This is about 1 million songs ever written. That seems to be the home, that seems to be the note. So I'm listening out. Does that sound major? To me it sounds major. So if I play a major over that, it's C, so C major. all those notes fit within that. So it's like a jigsaw puzzle. I'm matching the things. But again, those are chords within the key. So I would say that when you learn the chords within, for example, C major, that's like a level or two above just trying to use your ear to figure out what scale it is, okay? So because to do that, you just need to know a 1 octave major scale and a 1 octave minor scale. That's not too difficult. That probably is like level 1 basics to do that, to get any tune and just see if you can figure out like what the root note sounds like. And if you're playing a scale along to a root note or a note you think is the root and it sounds completely wrong, then it probably is wrong. You need to move on to something else. I'm going to do a few more and demonstrate. So let's do Lovely Day, Bill Withers. The first note, I'm going to theorize that is the key that we're in. It's an E. I'm actually just walking down there. All I'm doing is I'm thinking it's major, it sounds happy, Lovely Day is probably going to be in a major key. And actually we're just running down the notes of a major scale. Chord is actually outside of the key, but I'm kind of finding that we're in the key of E major. Also teaches you how bass lines work because we've got a really cool rhythm. And we're just running through notes of the scale. And because we're bass players, we're playing single notes. Obviously there are chords that are going on underneath this, which is exactly why I recommend that you learn the harmony within a key. That would be level 2 and 3, that you do that after just finding this scale. But then you can figure out what notes of the chord, you can fill in the gaps. That's not the bass line, but that's a C sharp minor chord. You can play the notes of the chord called arpeggios, and you're starting to be able to create your own bass lines as well as figure out bass lines. What's Going On by Marvin Gaye. Just that first little bit gives us enough information. It's another E. I'm gonna try E major. It fits if I thought it was minor. I even know getting to the third note that it's wrong. The first two notes of any major or minor scale are the same. It's the third note that will tell you if you're right or wrong. And again, we're going through notes of the chords that fit to the harmony. Let me show you a situation where this doesn't work. So I've been going on about the major scale and the minor scale, and I stand by the fact that those two scales form the keys of much of modern sort of pop and rock and other styles of music. But I did the other day a lesson on So What by Miles Davis. And if you play those notes, starting on an E flat, okay, so that's the key, the first note. Okay, it sounds minor. When I get to the sixth note of the natural minor scale, it's wrong. There's that note going on, and that note's in the major scale, so it doesn't fit to either the major or the minor, so what's going on? Well, we've got what's called a mode here. When I learnt this, a real light bulb went off for me. That's called the Dorian mode, and it is used so much in jazz and in funk and in blues. And I would probably say you've got your major and you've got your minor, and you need to know those. And then you've got this Dorian mode. It happens a lot in music. I don't know off the top of my head, but do I? Blood, Sugar, Sex, Magic off that Chili Peppers album. There's loads of Dorian that happens there as well. So kind of funk, rock, this mode happens a lot. So it's not enough just to know your natural minor and your major scale. You need to know if you want to sort of progress and develop a bit more. I would say learn your Dorian, because that happens in loads of different styles of music. And then you've got your Mixolydian. I know these are silly words, they sound a bit crazy, but loads of kind of Jacko stuff, which is based on soul, which is based on blues, uses that Mixolydian. Looks exactly like the major scale with a flattened seventh. Okay, so armed with that knowledge, you've got your major, your minor, your Dorian, and your Mixolydian. Now, there are going to be lots of tunes that don't fall into major and minor that will now make sense. This is going to be useful for you because not only can you create using these ideas, but you can sharpen your ear and you can strengthen your ear and train your ear to be able to hear these sounds. And honestly, I'm telling you that hundreds and hundreds of bass lines conform to one of these 4 scales or keys that I'm talking to you about now. This lesson is a little bit off the cuff. I just had an idea. As I'm going along, I'm thinking of tunes to do, but I wanted to present to you those 4 key ideas. I'm sure you've got more questions that come from this, so I want you to put them down in the comments below and I'll do more videos on this. This came from a subscriber's question, and I do a lot of videos based on questions that I get. So that's kind of how I want a lot of this channel to run, is you to tell me what you want me to tell you. This is quite a theory lesson, but it's more actually an ear training lesson. So what I would recommend that you do, you can even do it with like a nursery rhyme. Figure out the melody and figure out what key it conforms to. Major, okay? Get any tune that you're interested in, make it as simple as you can, just a simple bass line. Figure out a few notes from it and try and piece the jigsaw puzzle together to find out what key you're in. Do that. Have a go at it. Let me know how you get on. And whilst you're at it, please subscribe to the channel and I'll see you on the next video.